So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a fidget spinner, and honestly there are so many ways to make a fidget spinner. This is just one of the ways that I'm using, and hopefully you guys like it. I thought it was kind of like different, and also I'm going to be making other fidget spinner videos and using different methods. So hopefully you guys like it, and let's get started. So I found these paddles at like Michael's, and I feel like they kind of look like a fidget spinner when you put it all together. So that's why I'm using it. But if you can't find these, you could always just cut them out on like a cardboard or like a poster board. A lot of people have been using that as well. And I also found these like little round shapes at Home Depot, and I decided to use that as like my weight. Of course, you can also use like smaller ones or bigger ones or whatever you want to use as your weight. And also I'm going to be using this door handle thing in order to attach it to the back, so that way your fidget spinner will be spinning in the middle, and then you can actually hold it because it is such a big fidget spinner, so it'll be easier if you had a handle or something like that. The other thing that I'm doing is actually spray painting this. Now you can leave it just like how it is because it does look pretty cool with like the Disney characters, but I decided to use like a copper tone spray paint because I kind of wanted to make it look like very different. So that's what I'm doing, and it takes about like 2 days to dry if you think about it, because you have to spray one side, let it dry, and then spray the other side. So then finally, like throughout the week, like about I would say like Thursday, it was finally done that I'm able to attach the pieces. I was really excited about this part because I love decorating like my DIY, so I couldn't wait to actually get to that part. And so I decided to glue everything, all the pieces together first, so that I know like the placement of where these little circles are gonna go, and then I can start decorating it. The next step that you want to do is attach like all the pieces together and make sure it holds together very nicely. I'm using a hot glue gun. You can use whatever glue that you have that you feel like it's gonna hold the pieces together, because the last thing you want to do is like spin this and one of the pieces just like fly off the handle or whatever. So just make sure that you know like everything is good to go. And yeah, and also like I got a little door handle, but don't attach it right away because you want to first decorate everything. Like the back of this is really the last thing you want to do. So first you want to like just decorate your fidget spinner. I'm picking gemstones from Michael's because I feel like it would really stand out. The gemstones, I feel like it looks nice on like a copper tone type of color, but you guys can do whatever you want with your fidget spinner. Decorating my fidget spinner is by far the best part of this entire video. Like I had the most fun doing this part. The spray paint was okay, and it took me a long time before I even got started on it, but I feel like this part is so much fun. If you guys make your own fidget spinner, you'll also like realize the decorating part is like the best part. Like it's just so satisfying. And this actually took me about almost an hour because I know the video is like speeded up, but trust me, like it took me a long time to decorate it, but I feel like it turned out pretty good. Now you can get pretty creative with this part. I decided to mix like the smaller gemstones with the larger gemstones and kind of make like somewhat of a pattern. And I was gonna put like all of them the same, but I decided against it, so I added like different designs on every single side just to make it look a little bit different and a lot more cooler. Now this part is going to be the centerpiece of the whole fidget spinner, so I decided to add a little bit more gemstone, more than the rest of them, and went a little crazy, but I was kind of like going for like maybe like a tree branch or something like that, or like just like a tree like made out of gemstones. I think it came out pretty cool. I mean, it looks like a good centerpiece for it. So finally, when I attached the back of it, and I realized it has a little bit of a spinning issue, because when I spin the fidget spinner, my nails or like my fingers would get in the way, because the back of the fidget spinner is not that long, and this is a really big fidget spinner. Like, it's not like big like the other people make it on YouTube where it's like, you know, down from your head to your toes, but it is slightly large enough that your hand kind of gets in the way while you're spinning it. So I kind of revised it a little bit and wanted to add like a longer, maybe like a longer middle piece to it, so that my hand doesn't get caught spinning it. I mean, my hand doesn't get caught while I'm spinning it. So I decided to add this wood piece for the middle part, and let's just see if it actually spins good. Alright, so basically I kind of changed like the back end, and I kind of want to give it like a test run with you guys on camera. So as you can see, like, I feel like in general it just spins like a lot. I feel like in general it just spins a lot better. Especially if you're making a big fidget spinner, your fingers or your hands kind of get in the way. You obviously can't hold a fidget spinner like this, how you normally would hold a fidget spinner, because like it's small. So therefore that's why like I made the stick a little bit longer, so you guys can spin it for a long time without it like obstructing. And if you want this thing to go like faster, you could make this heavier. I didn't want it to be like too heavy, but now when I think about it, I should have made this a little bit more heavier, because I think when they're heavier there's a lot more weight and you could spin it a lot better as well. So this was my first fidget spinner. Hopefully you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Definitely gonna be doing a lot more fidget spinner. This is just like the first one. I might do like a smaller one. I might do a regular one with actual bearings and stuff like that. So there's gonna be like a whole series on my channel. So if you don't see any other fidget spinner video, believe me, I will make another one. This is just my first one, so I'm probably gonna post like another one like tomorrow as well. So definitely look out for that, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video.